Today on Ultimate Diver Challenge, we move from open water to a closed environment. Soaked with anger and battered with fatigue, divers must deal with entrapment to master an Olympic-sized maze submerged in an Olympic-sized pool.
It's driving me freaking nuts.
You're looking up, you're looking down. It's a challenge.
If they covet the title of Ultimate Diver, they will have to lay it all out in the water.
You did it!
Watch as the pressure mounts on today's challenge of skill and speed.
On your mark, get set, and go!
The Ultimate Diver Challenge is back, and Season 2 in Palm Beach County is the most action-packed season yet. Watch as teams battle in and out of the water, testing focus, strength, and endurance to prove who is the next Ultimate Diver and collect the grand prize. Nerves will be tested, egos shattered, patience drowned. Who has what it takes to be this year's Ultimate Diver? Previously on Ultimate Diver Challenge, divers got a good look at the fierce competition.
Part of competing with someone else is psychological warfare.
Teams buckled to unforgiving chaos and confusion, quickly falling behind.
This is not close to what I can do.
Navigation and buoyancy plans swept away with the currents. There was no shortage of victories and disappointments.
Things were not quite how we were thinking it should be.
Moving on to Challenge 2, the divers now know this is no vacation swim.
I'm really excited about hosting the show, but I know absolutely nothing about the area. So join me as we discover the true essence of Palm Beach County. I'm here at the Jupiter Lighthouse, and I hear the view from the top is absolutely breathtaking. But it is 105 steps all the way to the top, so let's go.
The Jupiter Lighthouse first went into service July 10th of 1860. When you start to pick up this light as you're coming down from the north, what we're telling you to do is steer away from us. The Florida Peninsula is starting to swing out underneath you, and if you don't move away, you're going to end up shipwrecking in the shallows that are just 2.5 miles offshore. Local boaters to this day still use it to transit between the Bahamas, which is only 65 miles east of us, back over to the coast of Florida.
This is Lighthouse Park at Jupiter Inlet, where the rivers meet the sea. Another perfect place to visit here in Palm Beach County.
The Underwater Maze. Constructed on site at one of Palm Beach County's most popular parks, Lake Lytle Family Aquatic Center. This huge 2-story maze is designed to confuse with many dead ends and only one way out. The surprise? The maze is laced with entanglement hazards that could make it impossible to complete the mission.
So for today's challenge, our divers are going to have to master this monster of a maze. Not only will they have to make their way in and out of the maze, they're going to have 4 tasks they must complete before they can exit. Time is critical, so let's see how our divers can hold up to the challenge. All right, divers, are you ready for challenge 2? Yeah! All right, well, I hope you're ready because today's challenge is going to be an amazing challenge. You're going to enter the water. You're going to have to put on a blindfold. Once you're in the maze, you will have 4 tasks you must complete. Once you complete all 4 tasks, you and your teammate may exit the water and your time will stop. Time is critical within the maze, so make sure you guys are on it and ready.
there's going to be 4 different tasks we have to complete prior to being able to exit the maze, as well as navigating through the maze. We believe one of the obstacles we'll have to do is tie some knots.
We received these in our packets, the rope and the possible challenge I'm gonna have to do either today or sometime in the next week.
Start on that top. So on the top, come around and back through. So that should be a square knot.
As a team, we're going to be extremely successful. But some people are being very quiet out here about their backgrounds, so you know, I don't like to hide anything.
Some teams are talk about splitting up and doing the challenges separately and not even diving together, but we're going to stick together and make sure that we both do the challenges and we know that we've done all 4 challenges and we're out of the maze at the same time.
I'm old enough to be Derek's mom. I have a son that's older than Derek.
As long as you're a responsible diver, you make good decisions, that's all that's going to matter. And we're going to prove that it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are, that we're going to win this event.
Adventure!
Playful and prankish, relieving tension while awaiting the upcoming challenge.
All right, so Team 1 and Team 2 are ready to enter the water. We just informed them of the little twist they're gonna have. They're gonna have to actually slide down, put on their gear underwater, they'll be blindfolded, and then they can enter the maze.
All right, divers, when you drop down, you're gonna wanna make sure you get your gear. I want you to give my safety diver a big okay sign. At that point, we're gonna blindfold you, and they're gonna swim you over to the maze. So make sure that you're kicking along with my divers.
Coming up next, divers enter the water and the competition is on.
So Robbie, there are 4 tasks that the divers have to complete, but they don't know the specifics. Can you tell me exactly what the judges are looking for?
Sure. The 4 skills are clearing their mask, clearing their regulator, identifying 4 species of fish that we've pictured for them, and tying 1 of 6 knots that are commonly used in boating. Now the judges are going to be looking to make sure that these skills are performed correctly despite the added stress of being timed and possibly getting tangled up in the maze.
Sounds good.
It's time to see who will get twisted up in the maze. Team Boynton Beach and Team Texas get us started.
Three, 2, 1, go! Divers, go! Divers, go!
Going for a dip, the slide twist has no effect. Sliding teams must first don their gear. Derek and Melinda make this look easy. Dustin and Cole seem to struggle, but eventually wrangle their gear and are ready to begin. Divers are temporarily blindfolded and led to the maze, so the configuration remains a secret. This mission, locate 4 hidden slates, perform the written task, and be the first team to exit. The pressure is on. Searching for the task stations, the teams acclimate themselves to the chaotic maze. Melinda needs to fix her dangling gear, or the entangling maze will eat her alive. She's lucky to avoid a snag there. At this skill station, divers demonstrate the ability to remove and clear their mask.
Being able to clear a mask of water is a task that all divers should be able to master, just in case the mask accidentally gets knocked off during a dive. It's hard to imagine that you can clear a mask of water while underneath, but with a little bit of pressure at the top of the mask and a slight exhalation through the nose, you'll be able to continue your dive safely. Our divers should be able to make this skill look easy, but oftentimes a beginning student finds this to be the most challenging skill there is.
Derek and Melinda both execute this task with ease and move on.
All right, our next two teams are up and ready to go into the water. They got to see the first group go in, so let's see how they adjust to the changes.
Team Flava and Team Palm Beach County, with a little bit of chaff, hit the slide next.
We're veterans in this one. We both loved it last year. We're going to knock it out.
They've been putting a little too much time into their responses and not enough time into planning their dives.
You think we need more buoyancy right here, huh?
Oh boy,
That's what I'm hearing.
They saw our skills in the rescue tow.
Yeah.
They can't compete.
I remember, we came out before you did.
So you think that we're the easy team to beat? We're coming at you.
Go! Go!
Woohoo!
In order to successfully negotiate the maze, each diver must find 4 skill stations and complete the required tasks. Performing the tasks should be simple, but even veteran divers can get knotted up in this tricky maze. Safety divers lead Team Palm Beach County and Team Flava to the maze's entrance to begin the challenge. Before the challenge, Roger made a strategic switch to smaller fins in an attempt to minimize entanglement risks. His fins aren't snagged, but the seaweed is clearly giving him issues. Team Texas handles mass clearing, while Team Boynton Beach finds their second task station.
One of the first things a diver learns is how to properly clear a regulator of water. That way, in case the regulator falls out of the mouth during a dive, you know what to do. And a confident diver knows how to purge the water and continue to breathe safely.
Different kissing styles, but Derek and Melinda successfully clear their regs. Cole and Dustin follow suit. The rules don't require a kiss, so Cole is okay this time. Entangled and losing time, Roger finally breaks free. Hardcore scuba divers Team UDC veterans and Team Carolinas with years of experience are ready to go.
My strategy is get down there, get the task done, be first out. I'm hoping to redeem myself from the little mistakes I made yesterday. And ready to show what Team Carolina can do.
Well, we've had a lot of experience doing the mazes, so I think we'll do really well.
Well, like I said, we've been in the maze before, so we're pretty familiar with stuff inside that, what to expect.
Mark, Team Carolina, struggles to gear up and costs his team critical time. Two minutes to gear up. This may come back to bite them as other teams surge ahead. With 6 teams in the maze, it's a chaotic frenzy. Perplexed, Monica and Martin seek passage. Streamlined trim is essential when diving. Loose dangling gear will damage the coral reef and put divers in snag situations that could lead to decreased air consumption and resistance. The net seems to be causing some to fall behind. But some have found the regulator station. The essential skill of retrieving and clearing a regulator is taught in the unlikely event that the regulator comes out of a diver's mouth, so that a diver with confidence can easily retrieve and purge the water in order to breathe again. Ed, Team Flava, successfully clears his mask. Roger still lags behind, which surely doesn't please his partner's no-nonsense approach. With no time to waste, some teams have already found the fish identification station.
Fish identification can enhance a dive by helping to make it more safe and helping to make it more fun and memorable. Our Palm Beach County teams may have a slight advantage here because all 4 of these fish can be found right here in their own backyard.
Some seem to know their fish. Others seem to be caught like a fish. Pondering is not going to score. Name that fish or make something up. Time is ticking. Clearly mad now, Ed's teammate Roger is nowhere in sight. Team Flava needs to unite. Knowledge of marine life enhances the experience of scuba diving, keeps it safe, and makes it fun. Will Palm Beach County divers have the advantage since these fish live in their backyard? Wait, there's Roger. Are the small fins to blame for his slow start? Ed probably thinks so. With his buddy also out of sight, Chris, Team Carolinas, breezes through fish identification and moves on solo.
All right, so we're coming close to the end of Challenge 2. We have our 4th group up and ready. Now, they don't know what they're in store for, but you guys have already seen it, so let's see how they do.
Floridian rivals Team 4C versus Team C Experience, the ladies against the gents. This could be good.
Just try and be as quick as possible is our strategy. Get down there, get my BC and my reg in, and get over there to that maze and get the ball rolling.
Nicole and I have a really good communication system, an audible one, so that hopefully when we are in different portions of the maze, we can still talk to each other. And hopefully that gets us through a lot faster so that we're not repeating anything or searching for each other for too long.
I think we're going to win this one today. Like always, the hair, you know, it's very aerodynamic underwater, so it's going to help keep me buoyant.
I think they're wrong. I think the girls have this one.
3, 2, 1, go!
Team C Experience and Team 4C begin. Martin at the red clearing station. Monica joined by Ed. Roger still lagging way behind.
Upon registration, we gave each contestant a rope and instructions on how to tie 6 different knots that are commonly used in boating, some of them with more than one name, like the wrench or reef knot, which is a kind of a square knot. Now, our boat captains and dive masters should be able to make this look easy. Or maybe not.
Boynton Beach and Palm Beach County aren't knotted by knots. Team C Experience enters the daunting maze. They immediately find the knot station and get to work. Team 4C hit the water without delay with a plan to stick together. Looks like the plan is already abandoned as Nicole and Aaron enter the maze separately. Aaron blows through a sidewall and makes her own path. And again. It seems obvious, but barreling through the walls of the maze won't be tolerated in the scores. With one task down, Aaron and Nicole of Team 4C keep making their own rules. First going through walls, now leaping out of the maze entirely to find a new re-entry point. With one dead end after another, frustration builds, and seaweed continues to torment divers. With little time left to conquer the maze, can teams pick up the pace, or will the snags impede their plans?
The last team is up and ready. With the long wait, nerves must be shattered.
Cold water divers are adjusting to the tropical warm waters of Florida. Can Team Ohio outdo Team Pennsylvania?
You never know how far you can take your limits unless you push yourself.
Just keep probably going left until I come to where I can't go and turn back around and go back out. Just move as fast as I can.
The strategy today is if I get turned around, just keep my cool and figure a way to get out of there and do my challenges.
Strategy is just go in here and have some fun, take my time, do all the skills the way I'm supposed to, and win this challenge.
3, 2, 1. Divers, go!
Jim and Beth enter the maze, with Jimmy and Rob already blazing ahead. Jimmy blows the camera a kiss. With the kiss, and now guiding his buddy Rob through the maze, Jimmy is on his game today. With his partner's help, Team Ohio's Rob takes out fish ID and red clearing in one swoop. Sidewalls separate Team UDC veterans, but unlike Team 4C, they seek the correct path instead of leaping over walls. Good karma may carry them through. A few tries, but Richard gets his knot right. Only knot tying remains for Team Texas. Cole tries to cheat by mimicking his buddy's knot, but he gives up. Cole leaves the station without tying a knot. Back to the compelling rivalry of Team C experience and 4C. Both are cruising along despite the ladies' urge to rewrite the rule book. Team Boynton Beach was the first team to enter, and now the first to exit.
Come on, get all the way out of the water to stop your time. Come on, come on. Woo! How'd it feel?
That was awesome.
Almost there, come on, you're almost there.
I had a blast on the slide and went down, had my fence mask on ready. As soon as I hit the water, I went straight down, put my BC on. We got our mask blacked out. We had to identify 4 different types of fish. There was a butterfly fish, a flounder, a sergeant major, and then the last one I've seen it diving only like 3 or 4 times. It looks like a triggerfish. It's all black and it's got like white lines along its top and bottom fins.
Team Texas closes in on the end, but can't find the exit. Hold on. Dustin gives up on doing it right and makes his own hole. Cole knows the rules, but can Dustin hear his pleas? It's going to cost Team Texas, but Dustin veers back to re-enter the maze and exit correctly. At least they minimize the damage to their score.
Come on, guys, all the way out of the water to stop your time. All the way out of the water. Let's go, let's go. Come on, Cole. Come on, Dustin, all the way out of the water to stop your time, guys. All the way out, all the way out. Come on, you're almost there, all the way out.
We were at the very end, and we didn't realize we were so close to the exit. We went all the way back to the beginning.
Time was slow, but that's only compared to one team that didn't run into the same downfalls we did. The one that we really didn't know hardly anything on was the fish species. They don't have those kind of fish where we dive. No, I knew one of them was a flounder. I've caught those before. I'm gonna put sunfish on one and a question mark. It was a question fish.
Like turtles, Team Pennsylvania finally locates its first task station, mass clearing. She takes it upon herself to guide Jim, who is completely lost in this maddening maze. Meanwhile, Rob of Team Ohio clears his regulator. Where is his buddy Jimmy? Rob stumbles upon the exit, but still needs to complete the fourth task. Ed's put aside his frustration with Roger and appears focused on winning. Confusion and chaos. An exit out of the top of the maze will cost Team Palm Beach County.
We don't think we really found the right exit, maybe.
No. As we swam past it on the way out, it was quite obvious, but...
Yeah, we exited at a place kind of like we went in, because we thought that was the marking, but I think we were maybe incorrect.
May have come out the entrance.
Clearly choosing the wrong fins, Roger is desperate to find the exit. Ed's lost too. No, wait, he's admirably heading back to find his buddy. Team Flava will need a closed-door discussion over fin choice after the challenge.
Come on up, stop your time. Gotta have your teammate up here too. Out of the water, all the way out.
Go! Get your butt up here!
All the way out of the water, all the way out, all the way out. Stop your time. There's time. Stop.
We smoked it. I think we smoked it. I think we did it in under 10.
I got tangled up in some of the line. You could see we still have it kind of all over us. We'll get through all that.
I got
Off there real quick. There you go.
Hang on.
Okay then. This goes on all the time.
You know, pointing out a few things, you know, like the exit, like where to go, follow me, come on. I've already been there, I'll come back and get you.
My rival from last year, my teammate this year, Ed, he's a great guy. I have a lot of respect for him, but he's relentless. He's driving me freaking nuts. Geez, you know, it's fun banter sometimes, but not all the time.
Team 4C just blatantly cheating, no big deal. Several teams still remain entrapped in the maze. Team C Experience completes the remaining tasks and exits. The scores will do the talking, but Tyler and Rob took care of business in the maze.
I thought the maze was great.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, a lot of obstacles.
A lot of stupid seaweed. Little kiss at all the lovely ladies out there. Sure you call me after this?
Mine was for my wife.
We got a Sergeant Major, which is #1. See those every day on the reef. That's easy. The second one was a flounder.
Yep.
Flounders are
The
cool.
third one was a black trigger. It's the only one we're not sure of.
Black trigger.
I know it was a trigger fish, but I don't know if it's called a black trigger. And the last
then the
one was
fourth one we put I think it was
butterfly.
A butterfly fish.
The knot station appears to stump Team Ohio. A moment of deliberation, and they give up. Next up, as our divers exit the maze, the accusations fly as tempers flare and scores are revealed. With these quick exits, the judges will need to review the stations to confirm that each diver located and completed all 4 tasks before exiting the maze. Team Carolina's Mark and Chris are the next to exit the maze.
Love the grass. I got caught up in it a little bit, and you know, that was all right. Yeah, I just loosened my BCD straps, lifted up a little bit, and all of a sudden I was out.
Team UTC veterans follow up the Carolina boys onto dry land.
Come out of the water to stop your time. Let's go. Out of the water. As soon as you're out, your time stops. Come on, Richard. Almost there. In time. Go, guys. Good job.
And a lot of competitors to get entangled with.
Mark came swimming toward me from the other direction, so I moved out of his way, putting my back up against the slate, hopefully hiding it from it.
Unintentionally, though. I mean, we want to throw that in there. We don't play that way.
Team Pennsylvania only moves in 1 gear, slow. Regulators cleared, but they risk exceeding the time limit in the maze. Team Ohio exits next after abandoning the knots tying station.
All the way out of the water to stop your time. All the way out of the water as quick as you can. Let's go, guys. Come on, Ohio. All the way out of the water. Let's go, Rob. Come on. All the way out. All the way out. So your time will stop. All the way. Good job. And time.
Maze was fun. A lot better than yesterday, that's for sure. I don't know, there's just something about it. Just, I mean, you had the fake seaweed there, and then everything was blocked off. And
Basically, when you're searching, I just kind of like, oh, there's the exit, but I hadn't found any of the challenges. So I'm like, okay, so I tried to like coordinate where it was at. So I went back down, and I mean, it's just 3-dimensional because you're looking up, you're looking down, you're looking for another way to get up and around, and it just, you go around a corner, you know, you can't get anywhere, you turn back around, you come back, and it's a challenge.
Aaron, this is a not challenge, not a naughty challenge. You are not supposed to be out of the maze. Did Team 4C miss something? Breaking rules all day, it appears they've done so again, exiting over the top of the maze. The question, how will they be scored, is on the minds of every diver.
Out of the water to stop your time. Come on, ladies. You're almost there. Out of the water. Yes. Your time. Good job. Hey, girls, really fast. You didn't go out the exit. You need to go back into the water and finish it. Yes, you didn't go out the exit.
Oh my God.
Hurry, put your stuff back on as soon as you can. Finish through the exit. Nicole and Aaron actually didn't go through the exit, so now they're having to go back into the water, back into the maze. So this is really going to cut into their time. We'll see what happens.
Jim and Beth need to pick it up. Will they make it out in time? They complete 2 more task stations, but the judges call time. Team Pennsylvania is the last to exit the maze.
Oh, I thought when I said the time was up, we were up.
was frustrating because I knew where the exit was and I couldn't find it, and I knew that I had been through every square of the maze, so I knew it had to be something that I missed.
Thing is that we're getting more caught up in the fact that hurry, 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 we have time. And we always teach, go slow and see all the things. But hey, I was underwater. I had a good time anyway.
Going through holes, hopping the walls, exiting in the wrong place, overhead peaks. With almost every team cheating, how will the judges score this challenge? The cameras are rolling. They're going to catch you every time.
There was definitely some sabotage on the knot tying challenge. One team changed the name of the knot to a completely non-existent one. So the other teams, including ourselves and anybody that comes behind us, has no idea what they're supposed to tie and will most likely fail as a result. I'm pissed. So Nicole and I decided to tie a bowline and hope for the best, because that's probably one of the most frequent knots that's taught in scuba diving and used in a marine environment.
I would think it's Team C experience because we beat them yesterday, so
Yes!
they probably really wanted to slow us down. Didn't happen. Hopefully we got the knot right.
Hopefully. Oh, you did it!
Oh my God!
You changed the knot on us.
I didn't even tie a knot. Ask him. Ask him.
The name on the slate, it said reef knot. Didn't
That's
say
what
bowline.
That's what I
The
tied. Was
heck is a reef knot? So
When you were
apparently
studying-
it says reef on here. I didn't study the reef part. It's known as a square knot in the rest of the world.
Different species of
I agree
flounders.
that it would be a peacock flounder because
I
that's
might
one of the
get
things
an
that we
extra point
see.
here.
Well, you know.
If I get an extra point, don't get mad at me because I know my fish.
Well, I don't plan on
I
getting
know
mad at
eat
you.
'em. I know you eat them.
I don't plan on getting mad at you.
There's a place where there's a hole cut in where you're supposed to go through the little hole. The mesh was pulled open, so it looked like it was kind of like a trap door type deal. So I came on through, and the judge is telling me to swim this way to get out, and I'm thinking, I did good. Come back and looking for him because he never showed up, and he's telling me, no, you can't go out this way, so I'll go back through, and then we go out and come out the right way.
I am absolutely making an accusation of sabotage.
So what did we learn today? Being able to clear your mask and regulator are two skills that every diver needs to master. Also, being familiar with the creatures that you share the water with can enhance a dive. And a knot by any other name can be very confusing.
Today's tempers, mistakes, and poor judgments leave serious marks in the scores.
Exiting the maze with the fastest time goes to Tyler and Robert in first, followed by Derek and Melinda in second, with Ed and Roger sliding in for third. Nicole and Aaron, Team 4C, slip up and are disqualified for cheating. The slowest time recorded was Team Pennsylvania, Jim and Beth. When it comes to knowing fish, Palm Beach County teams did in fact hold the upper hand. Tyler tied Nicole and Aaron for second, while Monica scored the highest of everyone. Less than half the contestants tied the knots correctly, meaning only 8 divers scored the 5 points awarded for that station. Overall, the top 3 teams to master the maze, completing all tasks with accurate exits are Team C Experience, Team Flava, and Team UDC Veterans. The team taking a cold shower today, with the lowest score, Team 4C. Next on Ultimate Diver Challenge, Team Alliances shatter as divers face the maze blindfolded in the dark. This twist will have divers wishing they had stayed in bed.
I'm wide awake and ready to rumble.
Don't miss the Midnight Maze, or as some teams call it, the Nightmare Maze.